Lynchdale is a social deduction game made for 6 to 20 players. Lynchdale, like other social deduction games like Mafia or Town of Salem, secretly separate players into two teams, good and evil, while the game itself is separated into two phases, day and night. Each player will have a unique ability or annoying trait they must work around, most of which activate during the night phase. The good team is divided into two groups, villagers and outcasts. The villagers will have abilities that will help the good team, normally through information gathering or protective abilities. The outcasts, although they are good, have abilities that tend to hinder the good team. If you have a good team, then you have to have an evil team. The evil team, also known as the Mafia, is comprised of goons and the boss. The goons have abilities that make it harder for the good team to find the boss, whether it's by making abilities malfunction, death, or by changing the normal rules of the game. The leader of the evil team is the Mafia boss, who can attack players at night. There is only ever one Mafia boss, and normally the boss has the strongest ability in the game, acting as the mastermind for the evil team's plots. The day phase starts with everybody in the town square, a public meeting space where everyone can talk about the information that they have. During the day phase, players can move off into secret rooms to have private conversations with each other and to share what roles they have and what information they've gotten. During the day phase, good players will try to cooperate, exchange information, and form trust between each other, while the evil team tries to spread misinformation, lies, and just general chaos to confuse the good team. At the end of the day phase, players will be called back into the town square for nominations. To nominate someone, you just must vocally declare that you nominate another player, which puts them on trial. You can explain why you don't trust this person, and they can give their defense. And the offense and defense ends with the group, the rest of the living players, voting on whether to execute the nominated player. If you have half or more than half of the players that vote to execute them, then the player is put on the block. This doesn't mean that they're dead yet, and there's possibility for more nominations to show up that have more votes that can veto the one that's currently on the block. But if nothing changes, that person will be executed at the end of the phase. Once a player dies, their role is revealed to the entire group. Once a player is dead, their ability does not activate anymore. They can no longer vote or speak, and they become a spectator for the rest of the game. If you killed the Mafia boss, then congratulations, good team, you've won the game. If you executed a good or evil player, then the game continues on as normal until evil has majority or good has killed the Mafia boss. After the day phase starts the night phase. During the night, the storyteller will go around the circle one by one, waking people up and ask them to activate their ability according to whatever role they have. During this time, a lot of roles receive information and activate their special abilities. And also during this time, the Mafia boss chooses to kill someone. When the night phase is over, everyone's woken up, and the next day phase starts. These phases repeat until there is a victor. And that's basically Lynchdale. There's many more mechanics that you will uncover as you play the game, and there's many strategies that you will try out, but in broad strokes, that's how you play, and I hope you enjoy it.